Awaken to your true nature and transcend the dust, attain Buddhahood in the present moment. Xiefeng. Building temples is inferior to shaping people, and shaping people is less meaningful than creating Buddhas. Foshan Celestial, inspired by the wisdom of Master Suan Hua, urged me to create Buddhas. So I shall bring forth countless Buddhas, illuminating a sacred path for humanity weighed down by suffering. Those who encounter this writing are truly fortunate. I congratulate you, for you are on the brink of Buddhahood. The sixth patriarch Huining established the path of sudden enlightenment. He realized that all phenomena arise from one's own nature. When one awakens the mind, one perceives one's nature. In perceiving one's nature, one becomes a Buddha. I recognize this too. Every essential transformation must be preceded by an accumulation of change in quantity. Only when the accumulation reaches the threshold of transformation can one suddenly awaken and become a Buddha. The sixth patriarch was correct in saying, "How wondrous is one's true nature, originally pure. How wondrous is one's true nature, without birth or death. How wondrous is one's true nature, complete in itself. How wondrous is one's true nature, unchanging and unmoved. How wondrous is one's true nature, capable of generating all phenomena." Once you see your true nature, you may suddenly awaken and become a Buddha. But to see one's true nature is not easy. Without the accumulation of change in quantity, without countless reflections and contemplations, without lifetimes of cultivation and experience, it is difficult to have the karmic affinity to awaken, to comprehend the profound Dharma, or even to find your way into life genuine. There are three hallmarks of becoming a Buddha. Perceiving the Tathagata. Embodying effortless action. Dwelling nowhere in mind. Anyone, whoever they may be, who meets these three conditions is a Buddha. How does one recognize the Tathagata? Tathagata is one's true nature. As the Diamond Sutra says, all forms are illusions. To perceive forms as formless is to behold the Tathagata. In my article Life and Death, a phenomenon puzzling mortals and worldly people of the chapter of the greatest creator, there is a supernatural soul in the universe, I offer a small glimpse into this process of recognizing the Tathagata and seeing one's true nature. Who am I? Is my home me? No, for even without a home, I am still me. Are my clothes me? No, for even without clothes, I am still me. Are my teeth me? No, even if they all fall out, I am still me. Is my hair me? No, even if I go bald, I am still me. Are my eyes me? No, even if I go blind, I am still me. Are my legs me? No, even if they are amputated, I am still me. Is my heart me? No, even if my organs are replaced, I am still me. Is my blood me? No, even if all my blood is drained and replaced, I am still me. So, this is not me, and that is not me. Who, then, am I? Ah, I am the Tathagata. To see all forms as formless is to perceive the Tathagata. The Tathagata has no fixed form, any concrete, tangible form is not the Tathagata. Humans are not the Tathagata, only one's true nature is the Tathagata. When you recognize your true nature, you behold the Tathagata. In the instant of seeing the Tathagata, you become a Buddha. You have returned to your original purity and truth. You understand that all forms are illusory, only the true nature, the Tathagata, is not illusory, but eternal. Have you seen the Tathagata? If not, continue forward. Can you step inside a mustard seed? If you are attached to any form, you cannot, your body is too large to enter something so small. Once you realize that your body is not your true self, and that your true nature, the Tathagata, is who you truly are, then entering the mustard seed becomes effortless. The Tathagata can be infinitely vast or infinitely subtle, so subtle as to have no trace. Within a mustard seed is an immense universe, with your traceless self, you can wander freely within it. Why enter? To see the truth hidden within. Inside, countless celestial bodies move at high speed. You may enter a galaxy of molecules, then a solar system of atoms, then the sun of an atomic nucleus. Go deeper, and you will find quarks, and deeper still, you enter the domain of wave-particle duality where matter appears both as particles and as waves. Venture further, and the string-like state dissolves, revealing only a pure structure, a structure not of matter but of conscious essence. This is your true nature, the Tathagata. Tathagata is not unique to humans, all life forms possess a Tathagata. To see through appearances and behold the true essence of any being is to see the Tathagata. Now you should grasp the essence of the Diamond Sutra better. How does one attain the state of non-action? The Diamond Sutra says, all sages and saints attain distinction through the practice of non-action. Think not, I must liberate all beings. All conditioned phenomena are like a dream, an illusion, a bubble, a shadow, like dew or lightning, thus should you view them. Where there is action, there is error. Where there is action, the perfect structure of one's true nature may become flawed. The more action, the further one strays from one's true nature, the more action, the harder it is to return to purity. One word, with action, becoming a Buddha is difficult. The true nature, the Tathagata, is originally pure and complete. It gives rise to all phenomena. The true nature itself is Buddha. Restoring this true nature is non-action, from non-action, everything can arise. If you strive to act, you reverse the order, drifting further from Buddha. Only the non-material structures and energies endowed with spirit are eternal, all else is fleeting, illusions that arise and fade with time and space. Thus, all conditioned phenomena are a dream, a bubble, a flash of lightning, unreliable. Humans fall into 5 categories. Ignorant people the ignorant, ruled by instincts. Worldly people the worldly, driven by self-interest. Mortals the emotional, bound by sentiment. Sages the wise, guided by reason. Saints the awakened, living by the Spirit, the celestials. The stronger one's desire, the more one engages in action. Worldly people are driven by desires, so they are active doers, yet what they pursue are but illusions, bubbles and shadows in a dream. Mortals are governed by emotion. Family, relatives, friends, clans, nations, these are the purposes of their lives. Their actions are also driven by emotional impulses, what they pursue is no more than the thunder and lightning in the clouds. Sages, though guided by reason, are not immune to faltering at critical moments. When faced with immense wealth, dazzling enough to tempt the soul, with power and status that arouse deep envy, when their family, nation, or race is at the brink of life and death, or when they encounter beauty so stunning as to stir the heart, then they, too, are likely to give rise to a mind of striving and fall into action. Celestials include saints, all live entirely by the Spirit. They are not easily excited. They see through the illusions of the world, and are capable of calming the mind, disciplining the mind, cease the mind's longing, and rectifying the mind. It is difficult for them to give rise to intention or action rooted in striving. As Buddha Sakyamuni said, all saints and sages differ only in their embodiment of the Dharma of non-action. The more one strives, the lower the level of life, the less one strives, the higher the level of life. This is the essential difference between people. In this world, no one has fully attained the realm of complete non-action, not even saints. To varying degrees, everyone still lives in action. Even many high-ranking monks and Dharma teachers in Buddhism dwell in the state of action. Their intentions and efforts to universally save sentient beings, or to become Buddhas themselves, are manifestations of action. This is why the Buddha instructed us not to harbor the thought, I must save all beings. At this point, some may ask, Xiefeng, if you understand the principle of action and non-action, why are you still engaging in action? Why are you and the Chanyuan Celestials still trying to create the era of life Chanyuan and promote the unification of all religions? This is not an easy question to answer. If I were to say we bear a mission, it would likely be dismissed as a fantasy or conspiracy. After all, who can verify such a claim? So here is my honest answer. We treat the unification of all religions and the creation of the Life-Genuine era as a game, like children playing house. We don't take these matters seriously. Whether it happens or not is of no concern to us. When hungry, we eat; when sleepy, we rest. When blessings come, we enjoy them; when hardships arrive, we accept them. Life is short and fleeting, why trouble ourselves with matters beyond our concern? Non-action, and yet nothing is left undone. Nothing is left undone, and yet we abide in non-action. We live in a state of undone, a realm of holographic thinking, a kind of undifferentiated, natural flow. Undone specifically refers to the order of the greatest creator and the seemingly intricate, yet fundamentally unified and harmonious state of the universe. How does one let the mind abide nowhere? The Diamond Sutra says, "Thus should one give rise to a pure mind. A mind that does not abide in form, sound, smell, taste, touch, or thought. One should give rise to a mind that abides nowhere." Without a pure mind, it is impossible to attain supreme enlightenment and great wisdom. Yet to gain a pure mind, one must first be free of all attachments. The mind should carry no burdens, no worries, and should not cling to anything. One must reach the state of thusness, utter stillness and unmoving clarity. If our mind is stirred by sounds, whether noisy or melodious, whether praise or insult, whether the soft, sweet voice of an enchanting beauty or the harsh, hoarse howling that makes one's hair stand on end, then a pure mind cannot arise. The same applies to attachment to fragrance, taste, or touch. If we give undue importance to any of these sensations, our mind cannot attain purity. As for Dharma, true Dharma is formless. Dharma has no fixed form, it is fluid, ever-changing, and responsive to time and place. If we become attached to any fixed notion of Dharma, we are bound to be misled. The only way is this: constancy within change, and change within constancy. The supremely wise Buddha Shakyamuni warned, "If anyone says the Tathagata has spoken any Dharma, they are slandering the Buddha and cannot understand my words." This means, though the Buddha expounded Dharma for 49 years, in the end, he spoke no Dharma at all. If we insist that Shakyamuni left behind any fixed teaching that must be upheld, then we are not honoring the Buddha, we are defaming him. Are the Bible, the Buddhist sutras, the Quran, and the Tao Te Ching the Dharma? No. They are not Dharma itself, they are skillful means. Has Life-Genuine ever taught fixed Dharma? No. What we offer are also skillful means. The Buddha said, "All teachings are Buddha Dharma." But what is true Buddha Dharma? It is the Dharma of no Dharma. That is the highest Dharma. Therefore, the Buddha taught us, "Let not the mind arise by abiding in Dharma." To cling to doctrines or fixed beliefs is to let the mind abide in Dharma, and when the mind abides, a pure mind cannot arise. Likewise, whether it is Jesus, Shakyamuni, Muhammad, Laozi, or Xiafeng, all should be set aside. One must give rise to a mind that abides nowhere. If you meet these three conditions, see the Tathagata, attain non-action, and let your mind abide nowhere, you are a Buddha. Why wait? Become a Buddha now. This very moment, you are Buddha. You smile, perhaps thinking, am I really a Buddha now? Could it be so simple? Yes, this simple, this difficult. For those who have undergone deep spiritual searching, this may be a sudden clarity. Searching 1,000 times in the crowd, then turning, that one was there in the dim light. Now you see, it is easy. For those with no root or who have never reflected or cultivated, this is like reading a text from another world. Becoming a Buddha is hard. If your understanding now seems fleeting, don't worry. You are already at the gateway. In one instant you may awaken, in another, you may fall back. But in the instant of enlightenment, you are Buddha. In the instant of delusion, you return to the world, not a Buddha. If you can become Buddha for even 1 instant each day, remarkable. 2 instants, more remarkable. A few minutes, better still. An hour, 2 hours, now you are already on Mount of Enlightenment. If one day you abide as Buddha from dawn to dusk, with only rare moments of confusion, then it is only remnants of human, animal, or demonic nature yet to be fully purified. But if you persist, in time you will perfect your merits and attain true Buddhahood. At every moment, the light of spirit may flash forth. Catch it, in that instant, you are Buddha. Amitabha, those who are karmically connected enough to read this are truly fortunate. Such is fate, why is your life so blessed? Give thanks to the greatest creator, the primordial Tathagata Buddha.